So over the past 2 weeks, we have been talking a lot about men's grooming, a brilliant resource, learning plenty of tips and tricks with a BIC and their Flex line of disposable razors, pretty much changing the game. So maybe you're thinking about growing a beard, but what you're not sure about is what style is right for you. What's on fleek? What's trending? What works for your facial structure? Well, finding a beard style to suit a client's lifestyle is something Barnet Fair barbershop we've had a lot of experience with. Certainly owner, really cool guy, Farren. That's what he does on a daily basis, and he's here today with one of his fellow Barnet Fair barbers, Jonny with the coolest name on the planet, to teach us a little bit about the art of matching the beard. I was going to say to the face, but it's to the personality.
Yeah, it's a lot more than just the face.
Yeah, completely.
You got to match it. Yes, exactly. It's got to do with the entire person. So what he does for a living. Has he got kids?
How old is he?
Yes, how old he is, any sort of thing. Is he a high maintenance guy? Is he a low maintenance guy? There's no specific trends that are very popular, but the majority of guys just like to keep their beard neat and tidy, obviously depending on their social life.
Yeah, maybe the trend is the beard, because we've seen a massive upswing in beards. It was weird. I was trying to think of the last time I didn't have a little bit of facial hair. I'm not quite at beard status. I'm kind of in between, kind of having a beard and think. But this is what works for me. It's TV ready. I dig it, and I'm lazy to shave every day, so it kind of works. Jonny, when you get a client coming in and needing this kind of advice, where do you start? What's the first thing? Is it just a feeling, or do you look at the face? How do you start?
Look, I always structure it from the face and what you're wearing. Also, consultation going into it. You're always asking the client what job you're doing, what's your activities after work, are you in the gym, are you going home after work? Those kind of things all play into how I'm going to structure, what style I'm going to offer you, you know what I'm saying?
And you also need to be able to look after your beard as well.
Definitely, you also need to look after the beard, you know what I mean? There's always a conditioning formula in the morning that you have your morning ritual, you know? So you gotta look at it yourself and then see, okay, cool, this is the way I want to structure it, this is the way I want to look, and these are the clothes I'm wearing, you understand? So I can't give you a crazy mountain man beard and you're wearing you're wearing a suit all the time.
You say that, but just go onto Instagram, bro. Just go onto Instagram.
There's many mountain man beards. Yeah, but
a big thing is also you got to go with how the beard grows.
Yeah.
Not everyone grows a big
in the same
thick,
way. Yeah.
Exactly. Some beards are more sparse, some beards are fuller, and you got to match the beard that goes, for instance with you, I couldn't just say to you, grow a big, massive beard. Yeah. Because, looking at your beard, it's slightly more sparse, a little bit straighter, and it's a little bit harder. So your beard would grow out differently. So you also got to take a look at the shape of the guy's face, how his beard's growing out, all the different sort of aspects of it.
I'm digging the Spartan beard, and I think Vikings probably was a big part of why beards became kind of popular with gents now as well, but it's also kind of speaks to a broader conversation around male grooming, which is so important. I'm so glad that gents are taking the time and caring. So I'm going to ask you to do a little assessment there of Uncle Tubbsy.
I actually want the Spartan beard, so what are you going to do?
It's not one. Can you do the Spartan? Can you do the Spartan beard, man? So talk us through, because this is the look you've chosen and it works really well with you. You look fantastic, incredibly well groomed always. It's a big part of your makeup. One of the best dressed gents in the country as well. So talk us through this look here. What is that style called, first of all, Jonny?
That's actually called the goatee, I guess, you know? It's called the little Vanguard. Yeah, just to keep it like, I see what he's doing there, so he's kind of keeping it very, very tapered, and obviously going with his style. You don't want to overgrow it, you don't want to get it too long you understand, like your goatee
the problem
goes mad.
is with his beard, if he lets it grow out too much, it's actually going to get very untidy. That's a mixture between a goatee and a Van Dyke, I would say, because it kind of goes right over. But that suits him because he doesn't have a very strong jawline. That is the center point of his face. Yeah. You know what I mean? You kind of want to highlight the best parts of your face and hide the worst parts of your face.
So are you saying that a friendly mutton chops might not be the best look for him? So what other, just to inspire maybe to look at something slightly different, what other options would you give
A boulder
unconfessed.
could actually be quite cool. I
could
would say
be.
it's the second one to
Oh,
the
the
top
boulder.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually very
the
cool. It's a bit
boulder.
of a Tony Stark feel.
Yeah.
But I can see he's got some hair on the side there.
Yeah.
So
I
you
think
could
we
work
could
with it,
definitely
yeah.
pull something like that off.
Well, you've got
Definitely
my
not too
attention. I'm actually
pointy.
paying you guys a visit.
Do it, bro.
Awesome, yeah, anytime.
So maybe inspire me a little bit, because I've actually been growing my beard a little bit, just so, because I'm anticipating the day that I'm going to have to shave everything off. I've been conditioning my skin. I've been taking the most out of it. But for a dude like me, kind of trying to project, I am a dad, but I'm active, but I also have to be camera ready all the time. Yeah, maybe make me look like him. I want the Avenger beard.
If you take a look at your face shape and the way your beard grows, I wouldn't suggest to you to grow a long, big beard. I don't think it's going to suit you, honestly. So that's why we went with something more like that. You keep the neck clean, you keep it nice and tidy. Depending on how formal or informal you want to be is how sharp your lines are going to be. It's very sort of straightforward. The common trend we find at the moment is the majority of guys don't like the beard to stick out on the side.
Yeah.
Because you've got a strong jawline. So if your hair gets quite thick on the side, your face tends to go quite square. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, and the funny thing is, I mean, we started our male grooming journey pretty much together. I
Yes,
think.
long time
Yeah,
ago.
that was many moons back, dude. So we've got some miles in the tank there, but it has helped me really approach my own regime very differently. So thank you so much. You guys have become a bit of a guiding light for gents out there, and I'm so glad it. Like I say, it's become conversation that gents are having now. Take the time to care about yourself, because people do judge you, your job, in a social setting, how you present yourself. The beard is a big part of that. So whichever style you end up choosing, and there's some pretty cool ones out there, you can rest assured there is no better way to master your look than with BIC's Flex line of premium disposable razors. They're available at leading local retailers, with full product details available at za.bicworld.com. Farren and Jonny, thank you so much, guys.
Thanks
Keep
for
shining
having
that
us.
light, man, and your beards look fantastic.
When do we start the barber?
Bulba.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah, you just start
Right,
growing, buddy.
Let it grow out and just come next week.
You
We'll
just get
sort
that
you
collagen
out.
in.
Master your look with BIC Flex.